Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to the broadcast at Berlesen today. So I'm Hao Jie. I'm the host today. So this topic is about the how stress, burnout, and motivation affect performance to an esport player. So this topic is I very curious now for. So I need to ask my educator as my circle. Yeah. So before we start, you will be confused or not?
Oh, confused of?
Because I'm asking this question. I first time do this talk show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not really confusing. I think it's a topic that is very relevant to esports and it's often talked about. But whether it's often practiced or not, then I think that's a separate conversation.
You don't scared I mess up your broadcast, is it?
No lah, because finally people get to see who you are. Because we always mention, oh, Hao Jie this, Hao Jie that, oh, who's Hao Jie? Now you get to see, this is the handsome looking Hao Jie lah.
No. I'm really nervous now for now, I think. First time sitting on the camera, in front of the camera.
Okay, everything has a first time. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah.
It's okay, I'm relaxed now only. Okay.
Yeah.
Pressure can sometimes ignite motivation, but too much cause collapse. How can esport players can find that critical point?
So pressure can push people to perform, but too much, then it becomes an issue. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. This one, yeah, I think even if we don't talk about like esports, right? I think if we talk about like in a lot of things that we do, lah, if there is no level of pressure, people will be relaxed. Yeah, people will be relaxed, and then when you get relaxed, you get comfortable, then you eventually don't do, right? So I will give a personal example also. So in 2020, okay, so I'm not that young, lah, right? So I've worked in a regular job for many years already before this. So as of this recording, we are 2025. In case you're from the future, you watch this. I'm 39. So obviously I've worked before. So I worked in corporate jobs before. So I had a stable job for many years, right? Came up to 2020, I lost my job, my full-time job, because of pandemic. Esports took over. So I won't go through the whole long story of how that happened, but esports took over as what I do until now. How do I move my life forward? How do I pay my bills? Like there's a lot of questions because I've always had a fixed monthly income for many years that I know what I'm having. So I am put to the situation where I have a lot of pressure and anxiety onto me on like, okay, yes, I kind of was doing some esports, but because esports, the things that I do in esports are job related. Means that if I have job, I get paid. If I don't have job, I don't get paid. So there's always this level of uncertainty when it comes to my finances lah. What happened is that during the pandemic, when I got released from my job, for the next 8 months after that, I have a lot of all these dark thoughts and all that. But because of all that, along the way, when it happened, I didn't realize it. But along the way, I kept doing something. Okay, whether it's I improve my commentary or I do more live stream that time, I do more content, I engage with people who follow me and all that. After like maybe like 8-9 months, then I start to see like, hey, you know what? This thing starts to be a bit more consistent for me. Like I start to get more regular jobs at the pro scene. The time was PMPL, PUBG Mobile professionally. And then all the other jobs start to come in. And then because of, I kept being consistent in live stream. Back then, Lin will know the glorious era of Facebook gaming.
Facebook gaming.
Yes. So, in case you don't know, Facebook gaming, last time they have the program where if you are a streamer with certain number, they will pay you every month.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had the privilege to be part of that era also. Yeah. So they pay me every month. I just need to stream on Facebook and do whatever I need to do lah, right? Like play game or whatever lah, right? Or that was also the birth of Berlesen. Because I use that to like, okay, I go live stream, I talk about tournament. Oh, why this team like that, why that team like that, blah, 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 all that. So that was kind of like the birth of Tak Berlesen, the very OG version. And then it just took off from there because, okay, I start getting the Facebook gaming partnership deal. Then I start doing other tournament commentaries and it all came in. What pushed me to like, okay, I just continue to do. Again, it comes from the thought of if I don't do, for lack of a better word, I die.
So, just like your life, need to life survive like that? Oh.
Yeah. So it all comes from the pressure of if I don't do, I die right? So I converted that into I just do, and then it all comes to like now 5 years now, then I am privileged to be able to do a lot more things. And all that like in esports, monetize a bit more on content and all that. So if we were to convert that my personal experience into somebody who is competing in esports as a athlete, right? It's also, I would say, it's pretty much the same concept. If you don't feel the pressure, then you cannot be pushed. Right? It's hard for it to be pushed because you get relaxed. Like, say, oh, I got a lot of money, then I'll just chill, right? I take another example for this point also. So, there was this one time where I interviewed the head coach of Philippines National Esports. And I asked him, why Philippines so strong? Especially that time, our conversation was about Mobile Legends. They are multiple world champion. I asked him, hey, why Philippines so strong? What you all do so special? He told me this, because the players are poor.
Or poor is become their pressure like that.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes. So if you think, right, so actually in Malaysia, we are very privileged country. Consider a very privileged country in Southeast Asia, whereby our poverty rate is very low. Poverty is the poor level is low. So if we were to compare like some other countries that like Philippines, for example, their poverty rate is high. So these players, they will use esports as a way to come out of the poor level. Because they see, oh, okay, I can make money. I win tournaments, I become world champion, I get sponsored, blah, 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 and all that. That's how I can try to bring more money back for my family and we all live a better life. They use this route. So what pushed them to, but of course you need to be the best of the best player. You need to keep winning. You lose, you're out. So that's what pushed them to do that, to perform. And then eventually when we see Mobile Legends, Philippines is multiple world champions some more. There was another research that I do on Mongolia. Yeah. So in the context of PUBG Mobile, so there was this one time Mongolia, one of the teams from Mongolia, IHC, they became world champion for PUBG Mobile. So there were two things that I researched on. One is the nomadic mindset theory, but I won't go into that. Okay, that's not part of the topic. But another thing that I found out, in Mongolia, the poverty rate is 30%.
Only 30%. Well, kind of really less or like that.
It sounds less for you, right? Okay. So if I tell you that, I need my phone though. Can you please grab my phone? Okay, thank you. Okay, by the way, Lin is behind the camera in case you miss him. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about, so I give data. Okay, so poverty in Mongolia, in 2022 is 27.1%. Okay, just remember this 27.1%. Population in Mongolia is 3.5 million. So we take easy numbers 27% out of 3 million people. How fast is your math?
Still counting. My math is not good.
Okay.
700,000?
So 700,000 people is poor.
Oh, it's poor.
So does that sound a lot now?
Oh, wow. still not less.
Right. So it doesn't sound like a small number already.
Yo.
Yeah. So 700,000 people is poor. So is it because of this 700,000 poor, or because of the poverty rate is actually considered quite high, that push these Mongolians to somehow become world champions? Because Mongolian in PUBG Mobile during that time is not famous to be the best team in the world. They came out of nowhere and then they become world champion. So is it because of that? Now, if I want to compare some poverty in Malaysia, in 2022, the poverty rate in Malaysia is only 6.2%.
6.2.
Mongolia is 27%.
Oh.
So now I see, So you want to know a bit more of Philippines?
Philippines.
Since just now we talked, right? So in Philippines, in 2023, is 15.5%, still higher than Malaysia.
Oh. But Philippines is more person, is it?
Yeah, they got more people.
Oh.
Yeah, so Malaysia is about 30 million people. And if we were to see population in Philippines, is 115.8 million people in 2024. So their amount of people is about 4 times more than us.
Oh.
So they are 15.5%. Is more people than us by multiple times in actual number.
Oh. That means they're all on the high pressure working like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're pressured to like, I need to come out from poor. So that pushes them. So Mongolia, same case study that I put out, 30-something% pushes them to somehow come out and be world champion and win money.
Oh.
Yeah.
So on Malaysia, we just relax only because we are not like that. Very poor.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, I like that you bring this one up. It may be a popular or unpopular opinion, but I think yes. I think yes. And I wrote this in my book, Esports Selamatkan Hidup Aku, about the mindset of, are we too comfortable that it does not push us to do better? Whether it's esports or anything, whether it's esports or whether it's study or working, anything. This could be a number of a case study that actually kind of leads to that point. Yeah.
Seems like Malaysia is too comfortable now.
Mm.
I think we need some high pressure, I think.
Okay. But then it comes to your next part of your question, right? Is too much pressure, then it becomes a problem. What do you think?
If we don't have too much pressure, if for Malaysian, if high pressure is not, if too comfortable for us, we need to more high pressure a bit, I think, for us. Because Malaysian are really lazy one. If high pressure is cannot, I think. Because sometimes my friends are all my case I see, if high pressure there's only on lay on bed or don't do any work. I think we need just the government need some make some high pressure a bit.
Okay. You think government needs to make high pressure?
Yeah, our government like 现在 lah, too 现在 already. I think for me, I think.
Okay. Okay. So how about we go to the second part of your question, right? You say that about too much pressure, then it becomes a problem, right? On your second half of the question, how do you rate too much pressure?
Too much pressure.
Yeah. What is too much pressure to you?
Too much is like, if for your life, if you cannot eat properly, like one day you eat only one dinner or lunch only.
Sounds like me, Lin.
Yeah, you save money only, ma. You can eat 3 times.
Oh, okay. I like how you put it. Like, okay, I save money.
Like people, no monthly data or like that, no phone, or got phone, but it's very low spec, like that.
Or low spec phone.
No cars, no monthly data, no bills, like that.
Okay.
This for that is a high pressure thing.
Like you can't pay your bills lah.
Right? You cannot pay your bills.
Yeah, you can't pay your bills. Then it becomes a high pressure. So that's your benchmark lah, right?
Yeah.
But in your opinion, do you think that because you can't pay your bills, that's why you cannot perform?
Mm.
Because that's the second half of the question, right? Do you think so?
Mm, I think yes.
Okay. When you can't pay your bills, you can't perform, right?
Mm, if you cannot pay the bills, I think you can delay.
Mm.
I think for me, I think I can delay some time for like 1 month. That push them to more. Just push them to more motivation to do that.
Mm.
Because our government, yeah, really chincai one. If you don't pay, you just put there or become many that only.
Mm.
I think we just need a saman or go your home, bring your what thing, go to sell like that.
Mm.
I think for me like that.
Right. Okay. So I guess if we were to put in like the esports context, right?
Mm.
What do you think is too much pressure for an esports athlete?
Too much pressure, like
Yeah.
all of the player just get attacked or
Mm.
what, or the coach are very high pressure for them, or like they cannot get a very good price or position on the championship like that. I think the biggest problem is the what all the internet problem. They're blaming the esport player like that.
Or
The
like
the
the
biggest
fans.
yeah, the fans. Why you cannot play play good better or what something.
Mm.
I think this is the most high pressure for me. I think.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I think so as well because esports is very internet open
Yeah.
or internet focused sort of thing, right? And especially if you are a player from a famous team,
Mm.
yeah, so you can expect like the fans will go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask somebody who used to work with Sam9. Okay. I like how I mentioned this when it's the day where Sam9 unfortunately did not qualify into PMSL finals. Yeah, what a timing. But anyway, but yeah, I agree. Right, the pressure is real. Right.
Mm.
So just to share also a personal experience. Back then when I was the analyst for EVOS.
Mm.
Right. You do you know EVOS?
Yeah. I
Okay.
heard before.
Right. So EVOS is that time when we had EVOS Malaysia we competed in the PUBG Mobile Professional League. They brought me on as analyst.
Mm.
So before even saying yes to them, although eventually I did lah, right? Is that I know that okay, when I sign up for this is also signing up to the fans of EVOS because they are the biggest, one of the biggest esports organization in Southeast Asia. Multiple country, multiple game, and then in Malaysia itself, the fan base is also quite huge. Also, so I know that okay, when I say yes to this, I know that it's not only about me doing it for the team, it's also doing it for the fans.
Mm.
There will be a level of expectation from the fans, and it's true enough. Like when we perform, I get all my Instagram will get all the DMs say, "Hey, good job today, team perform." My inbox will full one.
Mm.
When we don't perform,
Then GG.
that is the most GG. I get all the
Bad comments.
they suddenly you get everybody become coach. Yeah. Oh, why didn't do this? Why didn't do that? Do this, do that. Yeah. And that one considered okay already.
Mm.
I've seen before Bigatron, BTR. So BTR is one of the biggest esports organization in Indonesia. They even show me, one of the people from BTR even showed me before. You see this comment? Got a lot. I don't know, can I say this or not? But okay, we try. I will kill your parents. I will kill your parents. I kill your father, mother, all that.
So they know
I think we
they
keep it lah. It's
Oh.
okay. It's for educational purpose. Yeah. It truly happened. Right? I'll kill your parents. I kill your mother, father, whatever. All this.
You.
Just because you didn't perform. I got to see. It's like, whoa. Okay, this is next level.
You.
Uh,
So they really got their information or only the fake one?
I don't think they have the information lah. right? But they just say it.
Just say only lah, I think.
They just say it, right? But of course, when people send you things like that, and it's a lot of people send you like that, you also feel like, wow,
Okay, no.
Ah.
With this stress.
right? Yeah. So then does that affect the players? I am pretty sure it will affect the players. It will kacau lah, for sure. That's why there are some practices from some players when it comes to tournament time, they off their social media.
Oh.
Yeah. Or if they know that, or that day I play not good, I off my social media. Because things like that can happen.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it really will affect lah, no doubt lah, right? Yeah. If you say from social media context.
Oh, it's very dangerous like that. If I hear you talk like that.
Correct. Yeah. So what is the solution to that, right? So one of it is off the social media lah. Instagram, TikTok, all that turn off. You turn off. Another thing is that is to manage it in your mind psychologically, because you can turn off your own social media, but you cannot turn off those groups, Facebook groups or Instagram, when other people just put up a post and then write and then they'll comment a lot. You cannot turn off that one. So no matter what is there, right? So the other way is that to also, in other words, turn off your brain. Like if you were to see something like that, then it's like, oh, you need to learn how to like ignore it, lor.
So that's mind very sensitive one. Will be very hard to be an esport player, I think.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct. Especially if you reach that certain level, you have that level of fan base. If you senang koyak lah, then you really koyak, man.
Oh.
Yes. So there is a lot of pressure to perform up there, besides your own personal pressure of, oh, I want to win money. But by that time, when you reach that level, you're also performing for the fans, for the other people who really support you. Whether the support is positive support, negative support is separate story, but it's people who give you attention and want to see you play well. So that really will affect lah. And I've seen over many years also that there are players who just go all the way down because of this. Got a lot. Yeah. Because when one thing I think, right, because when you go up as a player, right, like let's say you play the normal tournament and then you go up. Normal tournament, not many people give too much attention until let's say you join a big team and then it's like, oh, we signed a new player, come in. Are you ready for the big stage? So the big stage is not only to play with all these other high level player, but also to the big stage of like, oh, a lot of people now look at you. You perform, nice, good. Everybody go, yay! And then your Instagram follower increase, kao. But if you don't perform, how? So are you ready for it? So I think this is the thing that a lot of players are not prepped for this. Maybe some organizations do prep, but if you are from down, you straight jump to up. Are you ready for this? So I think this is the part where players who really aspire to go pro will also need to understand the level that they will need to jump lah.
So the conclusion, like, if the critical points, like the life push you up to the high pressure, you need to do that.
Yeah. Because life goes on.
On the life, the important is life.
Yeah. Life goes on. You still need to continue to live your life, whichever path that you choose lah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I know, right?
Yeah. Interesting, right?
Very interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we go now the next question, I think. Yeah, next question.
All right.
Okay. The next question is now from: is long-term motivation sustained more by external reward like prize, money, and championship titles, or by internal drivers like passion and belief?
So if I paraphrase, right? So is long-term motivation prize money or passion? Is that what you mean?
Yes,
Oh,
like that.
okay, okay. I think in reality, we all need to pay the bills, right? That's the reality. Uh, but what is a but what is a k- Kickstarter? And here you're asking about uh esports player perspective, right? What is a Kickstarter has to be passion, because if you kickstart by, oh, I want to straight earn the big money, it's never gonna happen. Yeah, nobody starts off like, okay, my first tournament that I joined straight, I become faker millionaire, owns a T1 building and all that. Nobody. It's impossible because everybody have to start somewhere,
Or
right?
even fakers start from the small one like that.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm sure. Um, this one I have to ask league people, the faker law. Of course, right? Nobody, he doesn't start faker to be faker. Right? Yeah, even that level, right? Yeah. It's like straight, oh, you born straight got one T1 building under your name. Doesn't work that way lah. Okay, but yeah. But as you start, it's really, really on passion. And I think that this will drive this is a very good starter for a lot of people, anything they do lah, right? So if you take players again, when you start, you play maybe your own rank games or whatever, and then you get good at it, and you feel good, right? You want to, okay, I want to take it to the next level. Let me join a tournament, see how it goes. Okay, and then you join maybe your first tournament. Could be maybe you don't win because you know your first time tournament. You get how the flow is and all that. And then what drives you to join the next tournament is probably not about the money. It's about like, oh, I just want to try to win,
mm.
right? Yeah. I just want to try to win. How does it feel to win? So you kind of like try to win. Even if you win your next tournament also, it'll probably be a small tournament. How much could the prize money be? Like how much would you see like small tournament prizes are?
Like few hundred ringgit only like that.
Yeah, few hundred ringgit, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing to shout about.
Nothing to show to anyone, I think.
Yeah, you also don't want to tell people, oh, I win 200 ringgit, you
Yeah.
know. It's like, I just win
Mm.
at that point, right? And then, of course, if you start building, like, oh, you win the next small tournament, you go from small tournament to medium-sized tournament, and then maybe eventually you go to a big tournament, maybe. That's where the prize money becomes like not bad,
Mm.
right? Starts to become good. You probably get signed by an organization. They pay you a monthly salary. So and then you got sponsors because you're at that level and all that. Sure, right? Then by that time, then you want to say that, oh, my main motivation is that I want to win the next Esports World Cup. Magnus Carlsen earns $500,000 from Esports World Cup itself, $500,000 US, just by himself, one person, because it's not a team game. He don't need to split to anyone.
Mm.
And I don't think Magnus Carlsen has a coach. He is probably his own coach, so he doesn't need to pay his coach. Team Liquid even pays him salary, I'm sure. Surely Team Liquid. So yeah, you can imagine. So that's where the big bucks come in, right? But this is the danger about overly thinking about only money. Is that there can only be one winner. And how many times you can win? So there's a lot of all these question marks. So if there can only be one winner, how? Okay, second place, yeah, you still get okay money. Third place, okay money. Fourth place, but if you go down, you probably don't. Probably it's not much.
Mm.
Yeah, and then can you win the next one or not? So yes, I see it as this lah, right? Esports players at that level lah, right? At the pro level, you are like doing sales. It's the same concept. Your commission is your prize pool. Your basic salary as a salesperson is whatever your organization gives you lah, which is sometimes big, sometimes not so big. Right? I've even heard that at a tier 1 tournament, pro player earn 300 ringgit a month.
Only 300.
300 ringgit a month.
You.
I've heard before. Because somebody offered me to like, hey, you want to take my team or not? One player only 300 ringgit. Okay, that's how I know the price lah. I won't mention. But anyway, so 300 ringgit. But why they do like that is because they want the players to go for prize pool.
Oh,
They want.
good idea, I think.
So it doesn't sound too bad, right?
Oh.
It's like you for example, you sell insurance. You tie yourself to an insurance agency. No basic salary one.
Oh, there's no basic salary.
Yeah. Or you sell property. No basic salary.
This means you sell how many you give. The company give you how many salary like that.
You commission based lah.
Oh.
So in the real world, outside esport world, also there is this sort of thing. So this is what some organizations, they see the perspective of like, how do I push my players? Because if they get comfortable, come back to the first story, they get comfortable, then they don't perform. So how do I push them? Okay, I give them a okay salary or maybe a low salary, but you can earn kao if you win tournament.
Oh, just push them up.
Then they will push the players up. That's the idea lah. That's the concept. So, and I think that after I heard that, actually not bad. I will leave it to the comment section or whoever is listening to this to tell me, do you think that is good or not? Or do you, right? I think this is debatable, but I think it's okay. It's an okay concept to have that. It's also okay if you want to pay your players big bucks like Dota, they'll probably pay their players $10,000 a month or something like that. But that's the Dota economics, is a different animal. But like the 300 ringgit, not only you get 300 ringgit, they give you gaming house, place to stay, all that, food, all settled. All the basic things all settled. But your monthly allowance, 300, you can do anything you want with the 300. Then the prize pool comes in. So what was told to me when I had that conversation with that organization is that it does push the players, because that tournament, that prize pool is big enough that the players really, really will still stay, take the 300 and still compete and still try to win. And they're okay with that.
Yeah, how about someone is not like that, only 300 then run Eddie?
So this is where then I think it comes down to individual, right? You ask yourself, what are you here for? Are you just here for a nice basic salary? And then you don't perform? Is it that's going to be the case? Or are you the type that 300, no problem. I know I am damn good at my game that I can win first prize all the time.
How if low streak cannot win one, then don't have any extra prize?
So this is the other side lah. So it's the same thing like if you are insurance agent, if you don't close your sale, then you don't get money or you don't get much money. So it's the thing. But if you are a very good salesperson, you get a lot of money. Your commission can go all the way. So same goes with how this organization sees like his players. It's like, if they're damn good, they get MVP here, MVP there, they win this champion, they win that champion, they win worlds, whatever it is. The money can go like way, way, way higher than I just give you a fixed salary, but the prize pool, I keep, for example. So this is how like the organizations will play with the mentality, and also the players that commit to it will need to evaluate what they want and what their mentality is. If they cannot accept that I want to be champion all the time and just aim for that prize pool, then I will also have the question of like, why are you a professional player if you come here just to take basic salary and not perform? Which again is debatable, this kind of thing. But that is one perspective to look at it. The other perspective is that, like what you say, what if they don't perform? Then they cannot live, then how? Well, I guess at the end of the day, all this debate, there's probably no perfect answer to it. Yeah, but that's just life lah. Nothing is perfect in life. So you need to just evaluate which is the best option for you and what you can go for or what you want to go for.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, all just like only life,
Mm.
yeah, to make them to do that. But if like only 300 is for me lah,
Mm.
I need to run first.
Mm.
Too less for me, I think. Only 1 month.
But if your skill level is faker,
Then okay lor, then really high skill, really much the price pool for me.
then you like 300 is nothing.
Yeah.
Price pool I can tap out.
You know, then I think it's a team problem like that. Because my team is not good on training. I think for me, I think or the course is just 竞赛 only. I think it's a team problem if like that, if they are not perform.
Okay. That's a very good point also, especially if you're playing the team game, right? Yeah. But that's where you as a player, if let's say you are a player, right, you also can say that, oh, is this team good enough for me or not? You say Faker lah, for example. Okay, T1, yeah, it's good enough for him lah, right? All these other teammates also strong. Coach also legendary, all that. But let's say if he goes down to, I don't know, name me a community team. Okay, fill in the blanks lah. Would Faker want to play with a community team that is like, you all also, in League of Legends, just gold,
silver like that, all low
gold,
ranks,
silver,
or newbie like that.
Correct. Then you also think that why do I want to waste my time play with you all, right? I am that good to play with a bigger team. So yeah, players will have choices. They can choose.
So maybe you can choose another different team for good salary and better teammates, I think.
Well, it depends, right? Again, what if the situation is nothing is perfect in life? So what if, let's say the 300, what if I give example what if let's say the 300 ringgit is T1? I just give it example What if the 300 ringgit is T1? Then you'll be like, oh, I just go there, I become sub, also okay. No problem. Price pool, we share. Also can tap out.
But if you like that, the motivation can give you better, I think, for me. If only 300.
Yeah, but then you play with T1.
Yeah, we play with T1.
Correct, right. I give the opposite lah, right. It's a team that maybe okay or not really perform one lah. But the salary they give you high. Say they give you $10,000. Wow, damn good money, right? But the team never win anything, man. Always lose.
This team cannot perform, I think. Cannot make better because they got low pressure.
So what do you think about this kind of team?
This kind of team is, I think, is just 竞赛, I think. Just play only, take the prize pool only.
Prize pool also never take.
Yeah, prize pool never take. Just take a salary, go play like that. Go enjoy. I think it's not good.
All right. Yeah. And why is it also not so good? I'll add on to your point. Is because I pay so high salary, right, for the team. This now I put team perspective. I pay so high salary, but you never win anything. Within the next 3 months, the team will tutup. Nobody will have job. Good luck finding new team. Oh, now I no more team to join. Now my team closed already, disband already. Hello, T1, can I join you? Sorry, we full already. Then what you gonna do?
Then GG.
Then GG. It doesn't help that because your team never perform, and then that's why the team closed. Other people want to take you also like, you all also never perform. Why I must bring you into my team? So then it becomes a big problem.
That means you need harder a bit, do better a bit.
Yeah. So now then we come back to the whole, what if it's 300 ringgit, but then your teammate all is also good, you join, you also good, you join good, and then every time tournament, we win first, second, third, consistent. And the prize pool is a lot. Doesn't sound too bad.
So they're on really high pressure to push them up.
Yeah. So that is the monetary part of things to break down on your question, right? And then passion, I think it's a very good Kickstarter, but in the long term, yeah, we need to pay the bill. So being realistic, money is also important. But but if you only aim for money, but you are no longer passionate about the game, and this is something that I have seen, and it is also happening now, players get burnt out.
Mm.
Yeah, I seen players. Oh, I win so much already, like prize pool money, all that, a lot of rewards, all that. But the game becomes too boring for me because every day I see the same game. More breakfast, lunch, dinner is eat, talk, sleep, the same game.
You know,
I just get oh.
all the same player, all the same thing like that, same plan. Literally boring if like that.
Correct.
Mm.
Then even if the money is good, but I already have a lot of money, then how? Then burnout kicks in. That's where some people, even in their, maybe they start very early lah, right? In their teenagers, they start play pro and then they really good. By mid-20s, they already like, I sian already. Then it doesn't push them to do better anymore. So that's another scenario that I've seen lah. Yeah. So I think you still need a mix of both really. The mentality, the drive to like, I have a lot of money in the bank, but I just want my name up there every year. World's trophy, or is my name stacked? I want that. Then that's a passion thing. When that happens, then you can pay the bills together because you win. So it has to be a bit of mix of both lah.
Just do better, make it harder only. Oh.
Yeah, do better.
Do better only.
It's not easy, of course, because you need to mix both. So I say it's hard, but yeah. I think that's the best mix. Is it easy to find the best mix? Not at all. It's very hard.
Oh, that's a good story, I think.
Okay, interesting story.
Interesting.
All right, all right.
Then I go to the next question.
Okay.
This is part of the individual level. The first question is, what are the main source of stress of the players?
Main source of stress of players.
Main source for all the players.
Right. I think some of it we talked just now.
Yeah, we talked just now. But about this question, but I saw a lot of the players like not about internet, just about his life or parents or some girlfriend, boyfriend like that.
Oh, this one I like.
Except the internet problem, I think.
Okay, beside the internet problem, the moment you say girlfriend, boyfriend, right, Lin straight goes like, oh, this sounds familiar. Okay. I think you brought up a good point. Relationship lah.
Relationship,
girlfriend, boyfriend lah. Okay, so generally players, they are in their early 20s. About the age, right?
They're all really like teenagers only.
Yeah, like you lah, about your age lah, right? Lebih kurang lah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the age where people start to discover what is paktor. It's paktor, and then you have this term called paktology. So people discover what is paktor lah, right? So when people start to, oh, what is paktor? Okay, find girlfriend. Okay, got girlfriend already. Then here comes the question, right? Especially if you are esport player, people may or may not understand the level of commitment that you need to have to be an esport player, or maybe even working in esport industry. I will pause this and I will digress to something else first. This is true story lah. So recently, I was talking to somebody who works as a producer in esports producer lah. So in our just casual talking, I was just saying that, no wonder I still single lah. Like shows happen at night, tournaments happen at night. That's where we work and all that. I was just jokingly saying lah, right? No wonder I still single. Cannot go dating. Shows happen on the weekend and all that. And then the esport producer was like, yeah, in esports, very hard to date one. Yeah.
Really
And
less
it's like,
time.
oh, that's quite a solid point there. Yeah. So okay, so that's just working in esports. Of course, then the timing will be same with players lah. Pretty much, right? Because when tournament time is where all the production people will work and all the whole ecosystem will jalan. So coming back to if we were to zoom into players, same thing lah. Tournament commitment is normally tournament will be like night. If weekday will be evening to night, if not it's weekend. I think if you watch any tournament, whether it's VCT or you watch Worlds, it's always about that timing one, right? It's not office hour timing because easier for people to watch viewership, right? So you can imagine that when all that is happening and plus like the player trainings or training will be like also about that timing because the coaches or the trainers will need to adjust the players to the tournament timing. So that's why they will train at the same timing. So it's a body adjustment thing lah. Mindset and body adjustment thing. So that means it becomes very hard to go dating. So how many couples can understand that, oh, because my boyfriend, my girlfriend, whichever lah, cannot spend time with me. Why?
Just play games, don't spend time with me. Like,
correct.
I know
Then
that.
it becomes like, hey, B, why you never got time with me one? You so busy play game. But it's your job.
Yeah, it's my work. It's my work. I need to train my work first. Do better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then become very susah.
Then
it becomes starting maybe like can go like B, we watch movie lah this weekend.
Don't go lah. Don't go trending like that.
But over long time, why you cannot spend time with me?
Oh, then GG though. Fighting already like that.
Then it becomes a big problem. So then the if you are the player, then you also be like, do I want to focus on relationship or my work? It becomes a conflict. Unless you can find a partner that is understand you. Oh yeah, it's your job. I understand why this weekend you no time for me. Cool.
I think it's for Asian. It's very hard.
From your experience, your paktor leh?
Yeah, paktor. My experience is for Asian Korean can it hard to understand one. Yeah, they cannot. They just know you playing games only. Don't do with them like that. Even I'm playing. I got do some like that. Help them to up rank like that. Player. Even I do like I tell her like a job. He just tell me. She just tell me. Oh, why you playing game only? Don't play with me like that. Cause I only earn money like that. I not I got need no some time to play with you like that like that. I think Asian is hard like that for Asian esports player. I think for another like EU, US like that it's okay lah. I think they all know esports. I think. Yeah, I think that's one of my experience. I think.
Yeah, so EU very far lah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I won't be too exposed with them. But I think in Asia is a good example. Like what you mentioned lah, right? It's very hard one. Yeah. So then that becomes a pressure to the player to like, now I need to layan my girlfriend. But at the same time, I need to training. I cannot go tell my coach, hey coach, can I don't training? It's like the same like you tell your boss, hey boss, can I don't come to work? It's the same thing, right?
No, cannot.
Of course you cannot lah. I pay you salary, you come to work lah, right?
No, you go pump in girlfriend, then you don't have salary.
Then I cut your salary lah. Then how? Right. Or even worse, you want to focus on paktor. Okay lah. I change player, you out.
Then you go paktor lah.
You go paktor lah. I fire, basically you get fired lah. So it becomes difficult. So it becomes a pressure to the players lah, how they want to manage it. Of course, this is not me saying that all players are single, okay? There are tons of married players, okay? However they manage it, I think this is maybe a relationship episode that we can talk about next time. Yeah. But personal things like that, and then family also. Maybe if you're already at the pro level, your family will already say that, okay, this is a job lah. But if you are not at pro level yet, you haven't earned the money yet, and family will also say that you're wasting money, you're wasting time. better do other things. Which is not wrong for family out there. But
Asian.
yeah, Asian. Not wrong. I think it's not wrong for parents to be concerned of like, hey, you're not, making money, so why waste your time? It's like people tell you that I want to be Lee Chong Wei level badminton player, like professional badminton player lah. But of course you have to start from like, oh, I play the normal badminton competition and all that. But what if you don't win? Then your parents are like, okay, maybe you can consider do something else.
Like go college or university, something, take a degree or something.
Correct.
That's better.
Yeah,
At least
go study.
you got a search like that. If you don't have, if you continue like a badminton, you don't have a result, then you just waste your time.
Yeah,
Something like that.
correct. So it's similar example like what you say lah. Yeah, but the pressure, other than social media, yeah, all this personal pressure is definitely there. So the only way to prove everything wrong or to prove everything that okay, I make it is again you need to can perform as a player. If not, to get people to acknowledge you is also very hard lah. Or even your girlfriend. I'm sure if you have Faker's bank account, your girlfriend will be like, sure, you just give me the credit card, I go settle myself.
You go play like that.
Yeah, sure, right? Yeah, but what if you don't have Faker's bank account? Then, then because somehow I need to layan you, but I don't have the money for you to go layan yourself. I need to set training. All these things come together. So all these personal things, I'm sure there will be effect also lah. Honestly speaking, the common thing for players' failure is relationship.
The
Common. I have seen so many cases already that players, they're good, but when suddenly this relationship thing happen, they straight go down. GG, cannot manage already. Performance go down. They lost their job in the team. Then girlfriend, I don't know lah. After that, what happened? But a lot of cases already, I see this. This is what we call Chingay problem. Yeah, you heard this word Chingay before?
Yeah, I heard before for internet.
Oh, you heard before? It's I guess internet term. Chingay, yeah.
Yes, for internet, I think for internet, from TikTok.
Yeah. So it's called it's termed as a Chingay problem. So when the Chingay problem comes in, they'll be like, oh, GG. No wonder this player cannot perform, not focus anymore. I got one real story I want to share. I won't say which tournament, but okay, it was at a mall. So the players there, they play live at the mall, so you got audience one. Okay. So this team actually not bad. People say that, this team can okay one lah, placement okay one. Then, when they play at the mall, this one player in that team, in the audience, is the ex-girlfriend. I'll tell you which one later. Yeah. It's the ex-girlfriend sitting there. And they don't have good relationship one. Maybe they break up is not good one lah. Not good type of breakup. The ex-girlfriend purposely come there because she want to catch out the guy.
Go out the stage,
didn't go on the stage, I cannot lah, right? Security. But she just need to be there. Then the guy see her, then he already mental.
Or making stress only, sit down like there.
Correct.
Then
he cannot perform. This player, I don't know him personally, but I followed his portfolio, like his stats, right? He can get MVP one. He memang good player. Legit. Then the girlfriend come just to be there. Suddenly at that playoff stage, cannot perform already. Really bad performance. And then the whole team gone lah, right? Yeah, then gone lah. Then people thought, I thought this team can go far, but early already out. And then after that, I only found out, because of this thing happened lah. So yeah, it really can affect players that in the way that you cannot imagine. True story.
But she just only sit on there. You cannot tell him he make me like that or cannot.
Yeah, you
Yo.
cannot say that, oh, she come kacau me. Cannot ma. I
Cannot.
come to watch ma.
Watch only man. Yo.
You see me, you feel don't know what, not my problem
That's
ma.
your problem.
Correct. So you also cannot blame her.
No.
You can, as the player, you can be like, oh, well, it's my problem oh. What to do?
Yo.
So it's real. This whole relationship thing can affect. But again, I'm not saying that as a esport player you need to be sami and be single lah. I'm not saying that lah. I'm saying that you need to manage and your partner need to understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Very interesting story for me.
I got a lot of story one. If in class you ask me, I can tell you a lot of story. But now you're asking me, so that's good lah.
Okay, good. I go the next question.
Okay.
What physical and mental side effects can long-term high intensity training cause? We talked just now, I think.
Okay, can you paraphrase the question again?
What physical and mental side effects can long-term high intensity training cause?
So what does it mean?
Just like if you play, example, if you play 10 hours straight like that, then your body or mental will damage or something or not like that.
Okay, if you play too long lah.
If you like of course very angry, very what like very high pressure one like that. You need to train like 12 hours, you cannot stop one like that.
Okay.
You cannot eat if you don't hit the target like that.
Okay. Then I would say that coach got problem, okay? That is called abuse. Okay. That is called abuse in the first place. So the solution is that the coach will need to learn what sports science is. Yeah, that is my first direct point lah. But I think it's quite easy answer lah. If you like say we don't go extreme, don't eat lah, you still eat. But let's say you play like 10, 12 hours straight, you also get sian lah. Right? You also get sian and then it becomes a burnout and then like you will lose interest and then that makes you cannot perform. I know that when sometimes maybe some articles out there or some interviews with some pro players, they will say that, oh, we train for 10 hours, for example. But I'm very sure the 10 hours is not only look at the game. The 10 hours maybe, okay, 3 hours we training in the game, example lah. And then maybe 2 hours we go gym, example. Another 2 hours maybe we just watch the game. We don't play. We just watch, see how other people play. Then we discuss. Something like that. So you have a mix, you have a variety. Confirm is not like 10 hours we just sit down and we just play the game for purely 10 hours. I'm sure it's not lah. So if really anyone out there does like a 10, 12 hours, really just sit down and play, you gotta get a life, man.
Because I asked this question is because I got a China friend.
Okay.
I don't know it's what university or some I don't know lah.
Okay.
But he just tell me this story. My coach always like us 5 people need to do a best like that, a best combo or like that, like a low like straight or 10 hours or like that. Because they are only they are not pro, they only the school team only. Because the course are like chin only make them you guys need to make a perfect combo, perfect timing, but only all perfect like that. So they make them 12 or 10 hours straight like that.
Oh, what game is this?
Like Dota?
Dota, okay.
Dota. Because their combo or their support is very GG one. So because their course like that force them to do better. All need to good like that. If the VOD not good, you continue to do. After the 10 or 12 hours, they do the better, then the course let them like that.
Is it only one day they do? Or?
I don't know. He just tell me one time. I need to.
Okay. So there's this concept in training that that is also applied can be applied right? It's called Hell Week. So Hell Week or Hell Month, whatever you want to name it right? So let's say Hell Week for example. So hell week is that within that 1 week you do very intense thing, maybe something like that for 10 to 12 hours, for 1 week. Then after that you cut off and then you have cool down, and then then you do other stuff lah, right? So I think that it's okay if it's a short period to do like that. Maybe 1 day, maybe 1 week. I think it's okay. This one I think sports psychologists can bring up this point on what exactly is the optimum timing lah. But in general, I would say that if you put it in short periods, 1 week, 1 day, I think it's okay, because it's also good to train when you come tournament period. What if your tournament day is every day? Yeah, so like I'm sure you will see your favorite team. Sometimes you say, oh, today they play, tomorrow they have to play another match. Then day after they have to play another match. Something like that. It's not like, say, football. Football, generally you play like 1 day and then maybe a 1 week gap, then you play another day. Something like that, because you need physical recovery. But esports is you don't have physical recovery. You need mental recovery, but it's shorter time. So then the tournament can go like, okay, today you play, tomorrow you play. Sometimes you play, oh, I need to play morning, then my next match is afternoon, need to continue play, like that. So I think having a hell week lah, like that example, is good to train your resilience. So resilience means how much you can tahan. It's good to train how much you can tahan in extreme scenario. So I think that's okay. But if you say that, oh, 1 year is like that,
Cannot.
then
Really
cannot
tired.
lah. I think you hear also tired, right? Yeah, but I think if it's like 1 week, okay, just to like stress test myself, I think that's okay.
How about that? How if a long time like that, what will be damage your mental?
Oh, yeah, that's where I think that it's like, let's say you go for like 1 year and like that, all right? Yeah, you're not crazy. I think the coach also go crazy lah. Yeah, and not only mental lah, right? Like too much looking at screens also is an issue. Right? Eyesight and all that. Yeah, it doesn't help if you over like stretch like that. In the extreme case of, let's say, 1 year, every single day you play like 12 hours. Yeah. And we're talking about, when you say play, means purely playing lah, not like, okay, the 12 hours you do team building and all that one takira lah. I think 1 week is probably okay.
That's okay, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one day we can get a sports psychologist in our podcast to share with us what is optimum timing for training. I think quite a nice topic. Yeah. But yeah, that's my general thought.
Okay. And okay, as I know for that, can I go next question?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is, if a player started out of passion but ends up driven only by pressure and expectation, is it still really playing a game?
Ooh, what do you think?
I think.
Yeah.
Like it's only a job only. Yeah, no passion. Only take salary and go for me, I think.
So we are talking from an esport player perspective, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I think this is not a game only. Not playing game. Just this is only earn money only. Not your hobby, not your love like that. I think no.
Is it good?
It's not good for me.
Right.
Because I find jobs I like that. Or that's my hobby. If you are really high pressure like that, I don't do that. Even I like that. Cannot.
Yeah. So I think that that question also can take a lot of things from the ones we talked before this lah, right? If it's purely about passion, also cannot, because let's be real, you need to pay the bills, right? If it's purely about money, also cannot. Then you won't have the passion to train and be better and all that. So you need a mixer. So I think we've answered that quite a bit before this.
We can go next question, I think.
Yeah, if you're happy.
Thing. these are the most curious question I need to know now, I think.
All right, let's go.
Does mental health ultimately matter more than mechanics and reaction time? If
Ooh.
so, is esport at its core on context or psychology rather than skill?
So is mental more important than mechanics?
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
So is psychology rather than skill or
You
not?
wanna give your opinion? Okay, I will substitution.
Is mental more better than skill? I would say mental first than skill.
Why?
It's the same as if you're good at a job but you have bad attitude. So that's my substitution of that kind of question lah. You can learn how to be good, but you cannot learn how to keep a mindset straight. You don't know how to drive, but you are easily getting angry and road rage. So that's like what I would say lah. Would you agree that? No. Would you agree to that?
No,
Okay.
I don't
okay.
agree that.
Okay. So you think it's better to have skills lah?
Think is skill is better. I think both is important.
Yeah. We just which one is better?
If for me I think is mental. Because if mental is not good, your skill is probably but probably if you be max that your skill is bad a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If for me, I think.
Yeah. Then go back to the question of the couple, the ex-girlfriend come. He got good skill, but mental GG because the ex-girlfriend is in the audience, so he cannot play. So, so that's what I think about it lah.
So the mental is, I think for you, like how many percent?
I would say more than majority. So I would say like 60 to 70 mental first, because when I say mental, it goes to your internet persona as well. People who can't handle internet comments or criticism. Because I met with a lot of pro player that is amazing at their work, but really easily koyak with comments, with even with like coaches telling him like you should not do this, then he get angry because he feel like he's personally attacked. Not really, technically the coach is not really trying to attack him, but he feels like it at that moment.
So this kind of players cannot, is it?
Yeah, he overthinks too much. I don't want to say this lah. It's to be too much. He's the kind of person who always think about himself.
Overthinking.
Yeah, overthinking about himself, not overthinking about himself. It's just, we just tell him, please do plan B a bit, please do plan C. He's like, no, I want to do plan A only. So yeah, I meet with a few players that's like that. So that's why I'm like, okay, attitude is so much important. Wake up early, come to training early. People are waiting for him. People want to go to the gym at a specific time, but he's always late. Yeah, that will disturb everyone else.
So means the mental not good player is not good to become a pro player. It means.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. You can see like CS GO or CS2 player. Yeah, they pop off, they scream at other, but they can still play the game. That means it's just a mind games for them. They are not really like koyak.
Oh.
More so for the mobile esports. Sometimes I see them more koyak than actually like playing mind games. Mobile Legends actually have a good mind games like competitor with each other because they always taunt the other team, but they don't take it personally. Just the fans take it personally. But the player itself is it's just a game. It's just mind games.
It's only a game.
Really. Have you watched any like ML?
No, I don't play ML.
You should watch it. It's quite fun to see. Like the audience and everyone like taunting each other. It's almost like CS playstyle. When you kill someone, you win. They actually went to the other podiums like, they screamed in their faces, which for me is fun. Sadly the game is mostly for younger, so they don't like it. Okay, that's all what I want to say.
I want to reference Coach Ken. Okay, because we asked him this question also. Okay, so this is the episode where, in case you're interested, you can check out the podcast episode titled Being the Dumbest Person. So he is a very successful PUBG Mobile coach from Indonesia. So in that same episode, I asked him this same question that you asked me also. Mentality or skill? Which one? Interestingly, his answer say skill. Interestingly, his answers he said skill. So I asked, okay, but everybody says mentality. Why you say skill? He says that okay, when he bring in a player, they must already be like, okay, I can be top fragger, MVP, high damage player, something like that. He will have his criteria. Mentality, I can count him. He as a coach, he know how to count him. He know how to, he has his way of like, maybe he whack people or however he does it in his way lah, right? The way he will approach his players, he whack, how he train the mentality, he said, I can settle. But from individual mechanical skill, I cannot settle because the player himself need to train.
That's him talent, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is what he means lah. Mentality, I can count him. So at first I was like, wow, okay. But as I follow his journey over like the next few years, also up to even now, we are still we're quite close actually. From time to time we actually talk. I see that what he say, he really can deliver. So he has even worked with players that, okay, skill level, very high. But same case lah, right? Mentality, attitude may be a little bit off, even based on like feedback, on some observations. But he really can change this player into like, okay, never mind, bring him to me, I'll count him. Somehow, whatever he does, I think we need to do another episode with him. He memang count him these players to be really like strong. Like, mentality seems okay. From outside looking in, looks like no problem and still can be MVP. Oh, okay. So somehow he knows how to do this. So this is also the skill set of like the coach also. If there is a coach lah, skill set of the coach or the manager or whoever who know how to train this sort of thing. So he know his strength. He said, my strength is I know how to train this thing. Let me cultivate. Can. Done. And really it's proven case study for me. It's like, wow, this one solid. Yeah. So if you ask me and my experience working with teams, I would say mentality also. I am more of the popular answers. The mentality. Skill level can train. And if you were to come into a team, especially if a tier 1 team, naturally you will have some level of skill already. Yeah, naturally. But of course, is it good enough to be like the best player? That was a separate story lah. Which is where I would think that, can train one. Right? Because you're already at a certain level, you just need to train to be a bit more higher. And what will help boost you there is the mentality lah. But coach can think differently. So I think that there are two ways to look at it lah. What you can and willing to count him, and what is your coaching style and philosophy like. Yeah, so that is his, which I don't say is wrong. I just like am interested to see how it works. But he has proven that it works however he do it. So yeah, there are two ways to look at it lah. Yeah. For me, maybe I'm a bit more like, I also don't want to deal with your attitude nonsense and all that, So, give me a good attitude person in the first place lah. But that's all to that really depends on what the situation is also. I mean, there are so many factors to it lah. But just giving you two different scenarios.
So you train people before, is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I was the I was the analyst for EVOS in Malaysia,
mm.
and then I was the national coach for Brunei in SEA Games Hanoi,
Yeah.
and then I worked with the Malaysian national team for SEA Games Cambodia
Mm.
after that.
Then how you train your play before? You train the first thing is mental or the skill first?
Um, so so this one is also quite depends. It depends where the level of players are at, because I work with so many different players. I can say that if we talk about the players that I work with lah, right, that has superb mentality, actually superb mentality and skill set lah, right. This is like the perfect combination. Is our SEA Games Mobile Legends.
Mm.
My coach is Becky. One of my coaches is Becky Pubs. So shout out to them. These are amazing people. And then all the players who are like Zon, Chiku, all these, they are very used to like the whole pressure of playing at very high stages already. And their skill level, of course, no need to say lah, right? These are top level players. So this is like this team is memang solid. So I didn't really need to do much as the team manager. Someone I'd be like, okay, you guys got in the bag. That's okay. But of course, there are other examples that I've been to is that skill level is high, but maybe attitude not so. Like, always come late lah. Example lah, I give example. Always come late lah. The phone, let's say you're screaming lah, right? Here the phone is open video call with girlfriend. Yeah, you will see a lot of these interesting things. It's true. Yeah, here video with girlfriend. So that is more of the mentality that needs to change. Because I know that, okay, these players, they're good. But you have the come late lah, phone like that with girlfriend. So that one I know that I need to fix the mentality only. The attitude and how to approach. So that's okay. So I would take a step back and I would evaluate, okay, actually what is their strength and weakness first. I will do my own, in my head, SWOT analysis to see which one I need to tackle. When it comes to, so I've also helped players who, the mentality very good. Always come on time when training time, or first one to arrive. Very good. And they're always very involved, always give idea and all this. Very good. But maybe the skill level somehow cannot punch through the skill level. That means like the skill level is always, it always feels like it's capped there. So this is where then my approach there, I will give a goal setting to the players that I say that, okay, why don't we do a goal setting here? And then I just give example lah, right? How many kill you can get in 10 matches? So you just play. Then you just aim, okay, if this match, okay, not enough. Okay, next match, enough, make it enough. So at least you hit maybe 80% of your target that means 8 out of 10 matches, you hit the amount of KDA that we agree on as your goal. So this is the way that I will help them. Then I'll give them a goal that they will be clear on what they need to train and how to improve. So I will aim for that. Because this example of a player, he already has a good attitude. So he understands the goal and then he know that he will train on himself. So I just need to give him the direction only. So you train on this thing, this is your goal, you train on this thing, then we will come back and revisit again later on. So as somebody who work with players, it's for me not to come in and straight say, do this. First, we need to understand what is their strength and what is their weakness.
Oh, so you train the person, their split training, not the group training like that.
Group training also will have, but then individually also will have. So individually, then we will identify, okay, this person good at what, this person bad at what. Then we give the homework. Then once they complete their homework, then they will train as a team also to synchronize how they do things as a team. But there are certain things like, let's say aiming, for example. This one is not team one. This is really individual. You need to retrain on your own aim. So you just like, okay, this is your own personal homework. You train your aim. Then you set a goal there. And then when it comes to team, then you train the team things. You train maybe coordination. You train team strategy and all this. So it's a different kind of training. But the homework will be break down into team and also individual. So when it comes to individual, then we'll know exactly what is lacking with each person. They will give different homework. Team homework is a team homework lah. So they will identify what the whole team issue is that we want to fix. Something like that.
So there's different two answer for mental and skill, is it?
Yeah.
Personal.
Yeah. I would say there's two different answers lah. And then Ken, he probably has his own. So I won't speak on behalf, but from the things that we learned from that podcast episode, he will focus on mental. And he say he can fix mental. But your aim and all that, I cannot fix for you.
So the perfect is mental and the skill is all good like that.
Oh, of course. Of course. You get that perfect, then you're probably faker level lah. Faker strong mental lah. Strong lah. Oh yeah, strong lah. Okay, if not, he won't be faker. Yeah, example.
Okay, that's very interesting. I know. Okay, I know that. I think that's all the question today, I think.
Okay.
And how's the question?
Wow. I think questions are interesting and there are a lot of perspective to look at it. I know most of it that we talk about is player perspective, but I think that there's a lot of these points that we can also take and implement into like daily life as well. Whether you are working in esports or not, as broadcast crew or social media crew or anything, or even in like personal life as well. I think there's a lot of things that we can learn from here. Whether it's the paktor stuff, I think everybody will paktor at some point of their life. So, learning how to manage like paktor and also career, I think there's a learning there that it can be bring to like normal life also lah. Yeah, so I think questions the answers not limited to only esports, but we can look at it as a big perspective.
Oh, okay, that's good thing. So I think this is my first time sitting on the camera.
Okay.
So if you guys need
want to see more of him,
you can let me know in the comments. I think.
Wow.
If I will train more better. If next time I sit on in front of the camera, I think this is our topic and broadcast today. And see you guys next. Bye bye.